Hey everyone, it's Health Warriors. Did you know that 1 in 3 adults in the US has fatty liver disease? That's a pretty shocking statistic, right? What's even crazier is that many people are unaware of the damage they're doing to their livers through their diets. Your liver is an amazing organ working tirelessly to detoxify your body. But just like any other organ, it can get overloaded and damaged. That's why I'm making this video, to shed light on 9 common foods that can harm your liver. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you guys. Have you ever experienced any liver-related issues? What changes have you made to your diet to improve your liver health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you won't miss out on any future health tips. Now let's get started. All right, let's talk about the big one, alcohol. Excessive drinking is bad for us, but it's essential to understand how it wreaks havoc on your liver. Your liver prioritizes breaking down alcohol over other functions. It can handle small amounts, but large quantities lead to fatty liver disease. This can progress to alcoholic hepatitis and cirrhosis. Symptoms include fatigue, jaundice, and liver failure. Moderation is key. Drink responsibly and within guidelines. Seek help if struggling with alcohol dependence. Let's talk about sugar. Excessive sugar, especially in processed foods and drinks, can harm your liver. Your liver converts excess sugar into fat, leading to fatty liver disease. It's not just candy and soda, hidden sugars are everywhere. Bread, sauces, and yogurt often contain hidden sugars. This overload can cause inflammation and serious liver conditions. Choose whole foods and lean proteins. Moderation is key. Be mindful of your sugar intake for better liver health. Now let's talk about everyone's guilty pleasure fried foods. I get it, those crispy fries and juicy fried chicken are hard to resist. But trust me, your liver isn't a fan. Fried foods are loaded with unhealthy fats, particularly saturated and trans fats. These fats are tough on your liver, making it harder to process and filter waste products from your blood. This overload of fat can lead to, you guessed it, fatty liver disease. Over time, this can progress to inflammation and more serious liver problems. Think of it this way. Forcing your liver to deal with a constant barrage of fried foods is like running a marathon every day. It eventually wears down and can't keep up. So how can you enjoy those crispy treats without harming your liver? Moderation is key. Instead of making fried foods a daily staple, enjoy them occasionally as a treat. And when you do indulge, try baking or grilling your foods instead of deep frying them. This simple swap can significantly reduce the amount of unhealthy fat you consume. Remember, your liver will thank you for choosing healthier cooking methods. Let's move on to the next sneaky, liver-damaging food. Processed meats, the preservative problem. All right, let's talk about another common culprit lurking in many diets: processed meats. We're talking about those delicious but potentially harmful deli meats, hot dogs, sausages, and bacon. While they might be convenient and tasty, processed meats are often packed with preservatives, sodium, and unhealthy fats that can harm your liver. Those nitrates and nitrites used to preserve color and extend shelf life, well, they can be converted into compounds in your body that may damage liver cells and increase the risk of liver cancer. Furthermore, the high sodium content in processed meats can lead to water retention and put extra stress on your liver. And let's not forget about the unhealthy fats, which can contribute to fatty liver disease. So what can you do? Limit your intake of processed meats and opt for healthier protein sources like fish, poultry, beans, lentils, and tofu. If you choose to enjoy processed meats, do so sparingly and as part of a balanced diet. Your liver will thank you for it. Let's move on to the next food that might be secretly harming your liver. Salty foods, a recipe for liver trouble. Let's talk about a flavor enhancer we all know and love: salt. While sodium is essential for various bodily functions, excessive salt intake can spell trouble for your liver. When you consume too much salt, your body retains water to maintain a healthy balance of electrolytes. This fluid retention can lead to bloating and increased blood pressure, putting extra stress on your liver. Over time, high sodium intake can contribute to liver fibrosis, a condition where scar tissue forms in the liver. This scarring can impair the liver's ability to function properly. Now, it's not just the salt shaker you need to be mindful of. Many processed foods, canned goods, and restaurant meals are loaded with hidden sodium. So, how can you keep your salt intake in check? Start by reading food labels carefully and choosing low-sodium options whenever possible. When cooking at home, experiment with herbs, spices, and citrus fruits to add flavor without relying on salt. Remember, a little bit of awareness goes a long way in protecting your liver from the harmful effects of excessive salt intake. Let's move on to the next food that might be silently damaging your liver. White bread and pasta, the refined carb connection. All right, let's talk about those seemingly harmless refined carbs like white bread, pasta, and white rice. While they might be staples in many diets, these refined grains can impact your liver health. Unlike their whole grain counterparts, refined carbs have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing. This lack of fiber means they are rapidly digested and cause a spike in blood sugar levels. These blood sugar roller coasters put extra stress on your liver, forcing it to work harder to regulate blood sugar levels. Over time, this constant strain can contribute to insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and other metabolic problems. Instead of reaching for those refined carbs, opt for whole grain alternatives like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread. These fiber-rich options are digested more slowly, providing sustained energy and supporting healthy blood sugar levels. Remember, making simple swaps in your diet can make a world of difference for your liver health. Let's move on to the next food that might be doing your liver more harm than good. All right, let's talk about a food that often sparks debate: red meat. While red meat can be a good source of protein and iron, consuming it in excess can harm your liver. Red meat, particularly fatty cuts, is high in saturated fat, which can contribute to fatty liver disease. Additionally, red meat contains a compound called heme iron, which can trigger oxidative stress and inflammation in the liver. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up red meat entirely, but moderation is key. Aim to limit your intake to 1 to 2 servings per week and choose leaner cuts whenever possible. Consider incorporating more plant-based protein sources into your diet, such as beans, lentils, tofu, and tempeh. These options are naturally low in saturated fat and rich in fiber, making them a liver-friendly choice. Remember, balance and variety are essential for a healthy diet that supports your liver's well-being. Let's move on to the next food that might be secretly harming your liver. Let's be honest, we all crave the convenience and taste of fast food occasionally, but indulging in these quick meals too frequently can spell disaster for your liver. Fast food is often loaded with unhealthy fats, refined carbs, sodium, and artificial ingredients, a recipe for liver damage. The high saturated and trans fat content can contribute to fatty liver disease, while the excess sodium puts stress on your liver. Moreover, the sugary drinks often accompanying fast food meals further exacerbate the problem by spiking blood sugar levels and promoting fat storage in the liver. And let's not forget about the artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors commonly found in fast food. These additives can burden your liver, forcing it to work harder to detoxify your body. So what's the solution? Limit your fast food intake as much as possible. Opt for healthier, home-cooked meals whenever you can. If you find yourself craving fast food, try making healthier choices, such as grilled chicken sandwiches, salads with light dressings, or veggie burgers. Remember, your liver will thank you for choosing nourishing, whole foods over processed, fast food options. Let's move on to our final food that can impact your liver health. Okay, let's talk about those seemingly harmless sugar substitutes. Artificial sweeteners. While they might seem like a good way to satisfy your sweet tooth without the calories, some artificial sweeteners can negatively impact your liver. Research suggests that certain artificial sweeteners, particularly in high amounts, can alter the composition of gut bacteria, potentially leading to inflammation and metabolic disturbances that can affect liver health. Additionally, some studies indicate that consuming artificial sweeteners regularly may be linked to an increased risk of fatty liver disease, even if you're not consuming excess sugar. Now, it's important to note that more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of artificial sweeteners on liver health. However, it's always a good idea to be mindful of your intake and choose natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation whenever possible. Remember, moderation is key with any sweetener, whether natural or artificial. That wraps up our discussion on the top 9 foods that can harm your liver. So there you have it, 9 common foods that can take a toll on your liver health. Remember, your liver is a vital organ responsible for over 500 functions in your body. It's time we start treating it with the respect it deserves. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more informative content on how to live a healthier, happier life. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the word about liver health. Now, I'm curious to hear from you. What are some of the foods you've reduced or eliminated from your diet to improve your liver health? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Until next time, stay healthy.